We are live, and we're Poet is coming on any minute. I got to keep my eye on the screen for him. I'm actually working behind the scenes with Marilyn and Julie about the Mike Render drive while we're doing this, which is great. Well, they're doing all the work. Clearwater Chad's just drinking coffee. Am I right? No, I'm just kidding. But they really are doing a lot of work. Uh, so you know, whatever needed, I'll help out, of course. But I feel bad because they're doing everything, and not much for old Clearwater to do. Am I right? Hey, Danny, thanks for joining us. We got Poet is coming on in a few minutes. I just figured I'd hit the button and go live because I always do that. You guys know that, and I know that, and I hope everyone's enjoying everything that we're doing. We're doing the best that we could. Like everyone knows, we my channel. I never used to pressure people to hit subscribe and everything, but we did it. We went over 1,000 people because we are trying to help Mike Render, so we are giving the first months of my income. Hey, Simon. Simon's my attorney. A borderline what? His Steve-O's playing games. Steve-O knows. Steve-O knows the deal. He's doing the same thing, but he's doing it for until Render is better. I'm not financially independent like Steve-O, so I can't do that. But I'm sure I will give a percentage. I don't know what yet. So that's that. What else we got? I was trying to settle down the kid. He's got his friend over in the family room. So I had to tell him, just keep it down, guys, 2 8-year-olds. One's mine and one's his friend. Denver Steve-O, man, that was a great idea, that sleep stream. I wish it was my idea, but that was great. That'll definitely help you out. You might as well do those every night. I see you have one scheduled soon. And that's definitely, you had like 9 people in there all night. I noticed. That was great. You guys have all the great ideas. Those are all updates about the render drive. Steve-O's phone's getting lit up too all day, which is great stuff. Hey, Terry, thanks for joining us. I'll forget and walk. Yeah. I mean, it is what it is, It'd be even funnier, Denver or Steve-O, if you, I don't know how you sleep, but I sleep under the covers anyways. You might as well just sleep, it'd be even funny if you're in the stream, like sleeping and naturally waking up. No? All right, well, hey, one of those cats. Oh, sorry if I'm tired, guys. I was just getting all my errands done earlier. Hope everyone's having a good night. Like I said, hey, one with cats. Poet's coming out any minute. Let me see if he texts me back. Sorry, I'm just responding to the group text. Sorry, guys. Yeah, because I do want this all happened real quick with the the, the subscribers. You guys were nice enough to hook me up with over 1,000 people, so I just need some watch hours and I'll be all set. Like I said, the more subscribers and watch hours, the more money I can give to Mike Rinder. Oh, is Doug on too right now? We wouldn't have went on top of him. Doug's a good guy. I had to go on top of, even though I knew no one was going to come, I had to go on top of Aaron Levin Smith earlier because I was doing a pizza promo. I'm doing the 10 best pizza places in Buffalo. and I had hot pizza I wanted to show. So I did that quick live earlier. We got Blaisdell pizza. It's pretty good, Problem is, I can't be eating pizza. Oh, here's Poet. Here he is. Welcome, Poet. Oh yeah, All right, so get your stuff there.
Hey.
Remember Steve-O in the chat? He's a legend. We got Simon. We got Don. Who else? I'm not good at starting comments, so we're probably not going to worry about that. Beachcomber. Hi, Beachcomber. Sorry I missed you. One was Cats is here. Don, like I said. Danny. Thanks, guys, for being here. Appreciate it. This is first stream with Poet. I'll probably lower these phones, check these messages. I can't hear you, just so you know, Poet. Oh, and where's my I need my phones on too. Maybe that's why. This is, like I said, this is a last minute, guys. Hey, Julie, thanks for joining us. We're just, like I said, this was last minute because I've been out all day, and so we didn't. There we go. Oh, okay, now I can hear something.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yep. Maybe it was on my end then. Okay.
Yeah, because I got a new mic. How does it sound?
Oh, it sounds good.
Okay, good. Yeah, it was like a $25-$30 one on Amazon, so I ordered it.
All right, cool.
Cool.
So we have Dawn, we have One with Cats, we have Simon, we have Supreme Ruler, we have Terry, Juliana, I mean. She lets me call her Julie, actually. Supreme Ruler, Beachcomber, Terry, One with Cats, Denver Steve-O, Danny, and I think that's it for now.
Yeah, when I looked at that thing, that the notification I got through YouTube said 5:15, which would be 6:15 your time. So that's why I thought we were going to go on later.
Oh, that was a mistake on my part. I was just trying to pencil whip everything because we've been trying to do this, and I got 2 8-year-olds screaming in the background,
Steve-O's not near me.
Yeah, he's funny. He's sleeping probably.
Yeah. Well, my first name is David, and it's one set of friends that I had in my 20s called me Dave, and they always, I go, hey, it's Dave. They go, Dave's not here, man. That's
funny.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, what Doug and Marcus are supposed to go on pretty soon, aren't they?
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I couldn't. Usually, I would research it a little bit, but we've been waiting on this for been playing phone tag for like a week on this one,
Yeah. Here, let me look.
Yeah, take your time.
It's supposed to come on. It's supposed to come on in 7 minutes. So you want to go on right after. Put this on pause. You can do your have it keep running everything.
When I started Poet, I did that, but people can either watch 2 streams or watch the replay. Yeah. We're that important now, I think. No, really. Like I said, I had to go on. I didn't purposely do it, but I went on. I went on top of Aaron earlier because I had a hot pizza and I was trying to do the top 10 pizza places, and I'm like, well, I can't wait because I spent $60 on a pizza and wings, so it's like it's got to happen now. So now we got 2 done. We got Bella and Blaisdell.
Cool.
And it's pretty fun because people from used to live in Buffalo, they're emailing me and saying I'm bringing back old memories of Buffalo, and so it's people seem to like it. We want to do things people like. Not everything is going to be a hit,
Yeah. So cool. Yeah. Well, can I read you something?
Oh, absolutely. That's why we're here.
I wrote this yesterday. Hold on a second. Let me do one thing right quick. Email, bring back email.
I know One was guest. I know $60 for a large. Wasn't even a sheet. Large and 20 wings.
$60 for a large pizza and 20 wings.
Let me see what the receipt was. It might have been like 58 or something. Let me see.
I had
crazy though.
I had pizza from the store. Got myself one of those little Hunt Brothers hunks, and it was like $3.75.
Yeah. So they made him give me a receipt. Yeah, here it is, Blaisdell. No, 6088. It is.
All right, let's see here. First,
Bella's was 48. Bella's was a little better, but I guess for the extra $12 instead of 48, this one was $60.88. But they gave me 2 blue cheeses instead of 1.
cool.
So that was $12, I guess, for one blue cheese. I agree, Simon.
Well, let's see here. Yeah, Dawn's Irma/Dawn's in the chat, right?
Yeah. All right. Yeah. I call her Dawn too. Yep.
I'm gonna read one of hers.
Oh, good, because I never got to read that one. I've been so busy trying to do all the goobly gobbly stuff.
Well, here, let me read this one, and let's see here. It's sort of a cold read because I skimmed over it when she sent it to me.
Yeah.
But that one that I did of hers is really, really good. And like I said in the video, you just watch the video. The story is behind it's really pretty cool.
So this is Dawn's?
Yes, this is Dawn's, Miss Dawn Lambert. She wrote this July 1979.
Oh, okay. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. I was 6 years old, 7. Yeah, 7.
All right. I was 1 year old.
Yeah, this is called Life's Essence. When I speak to you of love, the essence of life's streams, I want to feel I've touched you and walked within your dreams. This path of life I travel on holds only my point of view. To feel a union created in time, I must know I love you. Show me the path you fly silently on that reflects the love in your heart. Give me the gift of those melodies that I may know who you are. Ooh, great implied rhyme there. So when in time these forms change design and have lost their identifying hue, no illusion of time or blanket of stone can veil recognition of you. That's pretty cool.
That is amazing. Great job, Dawn. That really is.
I must know the lit.
Wow.
I must.
Oh,
I must know the love in you. Okay, it has love on here. You can see down there. There's the last line of the second little stanza there.
Yeah, that's great. Mm-hmm. Great job, Dawn.
Let's see here. Hold on. Trying to multitask here.
I tried that before. I don't like it.
What, multitasking?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Beach. Hi, Juliana.
Hey, Beach.
Oh, borderline. Simon, I have an idea for you for a YouTube channel. You know, you got this lawyer, this lawyer character. How about doing something like they're called barristers in England. My barrister friend Simon, and you refer to yourself as Simon. You know how we've got Zach. He says your lawyer friend, like it's being your friend, but like you're being your own friend. I think that would be a good spin on the character. Yeah.
That's cool.
Anyways, that was it.
Yeah. Yeah, you might as well read whatever you have.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, we don't have to do it continuously, but
yeah.
Thanks, Julie.
Yeah, guys, I'm gonna jump to Doug's and
That's understandable.
Yeah. Yes. I think Simon is a solicitor, not a solicitor, barrister, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I do the same thing. If it's airing and it's a good show, I'll watch it over somebody else that wasn't planned, and I'll watch the replay of. But yeah, so don't forget Poet,
Yeah.
because people are going to watch the replay, even people we don't see now. It'll be replaying, and I'll do a mix of it. I just figured out how to do the mixes, the what do you call them, the plays or whatever.
Yeah. All right. I want to read this one I wrote yesterday. I'll
Okay.
probably do a video on it. It's
Okay,
called
cool.
it's called The Lone Man Rambles.
Hey Jeff,
Hey Jeff. Steve-O.
what is that?
It's a solicitor. Yeah.
Like
Let's see here. One second.
that's true.
All right. Let's see here. This is called The Lone Man Rambles.
Cool.
The lone man rambles around and round down the road, along with the deafening sound of thunder rumbles, the lightning shock wave breaking the speed of sound, streaking at the lightning speed of light into the ground, but it does not phase the birds warble on and on and on, as if saying still, be still, be still, be still. Things always go as they will because the wind blows towards the east, but it surely knows the direction it most often flows. That's usually how it usually goes, as if it's wanting to say, all is well, all is well, all manner of things are well. Yeah, I guess I guess I can talk a little bit about it. I
Yeah,
was
that one's very good too.
yeah, I was walking around, and we had a storm that came through yesterday. And the way the geography is around here, I have like a ridge, a hill line that's to the south and a hill line to the north, and they kind of protect. So I see a lot of storms that will go around us. Well, this one was up north of us, and I was hearing the thunder and the lightning, and it was just these images just came. It was like I was inspiration. The definition of inspiration is called the divine breath. The divine breath.
Okay.
It was just like that, and I don't know. It's like it's like crap channels. Like um, yesterday when I was watching Aaron's second one where he was talking about, it was this second or third one yesterday, where he's talking about in theta. So Juliana, it's 36 haikus. This is what I wrote. Because Scientology these days seems to be getting lots of in theta. And, in theta is bad news. And they are.
Yep.
Also, that fundraiser that I was been talking with you guys about.
Yeah.
I'm getting ready to start it here. Here, let me see. Here is that collection that I put together. There are 40 poems here, right? 30 haikus and 10 limericks. What I want to do is package each of them into one of these style envelopes. and choose at random. The original idea was to do that I had was to do a fundraiser for the aftermath, but and it was going to charge $20 each. You get one at random, and $10 straight off the top goes right to the Aftermath Foundation. So, but since this came up with Mike, I just want to switch it over a little bit and do that for Mike. So it's a minimum of $400. I got 40 here, 20 a piece. People can, if someone wants one, they can. I got my buy me a coffee link. They can send me $20 and I'll send it to them. The fun part is I don't know which one you're going to get, and neither do you. I've done several videos on the one that's in this collection.
Nice. That's a great idea, though.
Yeah. So if how can I put a link in the chat? We'll figure it out. You can go on my page and just do the buy me coffee. Put $20 in. Send me a note of your mailing address. Your mailing address, and I'll ship it out as soon as I possibly can. I'm getting the rest of the material to protect it during shipping. I have to get a cardboard backing and sleeves, the plastic sleeves to protect it. All that stuff will be in by Wednesday, so I'll start packaging them up and shipping them out on Wednesday. The problem with shipping is, like, you were talking the other day about international shipping.
Yeah.
Well, I have a post office that's just right down the street from me, but they don't do the custom thing, so I would have to go into town, into Conway, to do that. So I would do that on like a Saturday morning. So the ones that people in Europe or whoever, I'll send it to them. That's part of the $20.
Yeah, but I think it's good. I mean, maybe your things. It seems like it's going to be a lot more than $20 to send something to Europe.
I actually did the for it's a 3-ounce package. You can go online because I did some research, and the postmaster she told me where to go and put in the different information, and it's like less than $6 to do a 3-ounce package of this dimension to send to the UK.
All right, it's not bad.
So that's not bad. Something like your paintings or something like that would be a lot more because it's a bigger package. So, this is just the standard letter size envelope.
I mean, maybe I could do like a drawing or something, but I'm not spending like $70 on shipping.
No.
Something that, you know what I mean?
I wouldn't do that. Something like that, because even if you, because I asked her, you can't ship to Canada from here. She goes, no, it's got to go through customs. So.
Wow.
So that's the beauty. That's the good thing that the stores that they're doing, that they have those local contractors and stuff to do that.
How did you set up that coffee account? I was thinking people have been telling me to do
it. It's easy. You just go on to Buy Me a Coffee and sign up. I did it through one of my Google email addresses.
Okay.
Yeah, it's real easy.
I'll have to do that. People have been telling me to do that.
Yeah. The Goldie sent me $5 and my mom sent me $5. So I got
That's cool.
I got two fans.
Hey, that's how it starts. My channel, well, I got that initial boost from Aaron, so that really wasn't fair. But yeah, I've had days where I didn't grow it. You know what I mean? It was a tough road.
Well, like I've told you before, when I first started this, I was asked. I was talking about the idea of doing it. I was asked that. Borderline, go into my community page and you'll see the notice on my YouTube channel. When I first started doing this, someone asked me, "You plan on making any money off of it?" I was like, "No. This is poetry. It's a very niche, very, very niche thing. More people like to laugh than to be inspired by poetry. I don't know."
Yeah, no, I get it. Because I was just, not to cut you off, but I was the same way with my channel. I was just having fun, but once it starts growing, and then once you get to like the 500 mark, it's like, well, you can't stop now.
No, I don't. I
right?
don't. I don't plan on stopping either. Anyways, because this is a record of my work. That
Yeah,
that if someone's studying early 20th century poetry, a couple hundred years from now, they run across my stuff. They'll go, "Oh, cool."
yeah, I agree. I kind of look at mine the same way,
Yeah,
especially since I'm branching into the documenting buffalo.
that's pretty cool. And yeah, I'm a history guy too. Um, and like when you saw that, I think that was that ship that you got like a naval museum,
Yeah,
museum there. That ship, I think it was a troop carrier. What those things do is they go in. They're flat bottom boats, right? They're flat bottom ships, so they can go in really close to, and they can back in, and they can. They've got a. It's basically a big upside down garage door, huge thing, and it goes down and falls down, and off they go. Like those big the hovercrafts and all those other
yeah.
troop carriers that you see the Marines uh, uh, that that it that they stormed the beaches. That's what that ship was. You can, and they also do. Also, it could be. They also use it because it's got a big flat deck for helicopters and Harriers and all those type of aircraft. All the
Wow. Oh yeah, looking at the chat, someone Supreme
yeah.
Ruler. Yeah.
I will be right back.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Okay, then we'll answer the questions then. All right, so Supreme will answer that question if he likes Shakespeare when he comes back. Oh, Doug's having trouble, so you're back. Thanks, Speech. Appreciate it. I appreciate you guys coming back. And Poet's gonna answer that question when he comes back. Supreme Ruler. Hey, Skip. How you doing? Thanks for joining us. Appreciate everyone being here. So, Poet, before this question goes too high, Supreme Rula wants to know if you like Shakespeare.
Yeah. Well,
Hey, B man. Oh wow.
the Riverside Shakespeare. I
Okay.
attempted I attempted to take a Shakespeare class in college. I wasn't in a good frame of mind to be taking classes. Period at that time. This book in 1994 was $105 in 1994.
Wow.
So almost 30 years ago. So yeah, I do like Shakespeare. He's can be an acquired taste to some people.
Hey, rock
Uh,
it out. Sorry, Poet.
that's okay. Hey Kim. Oh, let's see here. So uh, let's do one of his poems. Yeah, so this is one of the few books that I've held on to for this long a period of time.
Right.
Let's see.
Yeah, the one with cats is wondering how much that book's worth now.
I don't know. I don't know. It's never. It's got a small bit of water damage, but it's relatively in good shape. And if I ever have to take another Shakespeare class when I go back to college, I won't have to worry about buying the book.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay, so it's huge.
And don't forget tomorrow, everyone, 3 p.m. Chad's time, where Mrs. J and I are going on live.
Yeah, Mrs.
Well,
J is
hey,
pretty. Mrs. J is pretty cool. I've gone in on a couple of her live things. The music,
yeah.
the music is pretty interesting.
Hey, Daniel. Yeah. Hey, peace and love. Welcome, everyone.
All right. Let's read a sonnet.
All right.
Random.
Oh, and then after that, Supreme Ruler says, "Poet, do a Hamlet speech I have of late, but before I know it, blah blah blah." Okay, I can't read
Yeah.
all that.
Yeah. Okay, let's see here. Mm,
Oh wow, tomorrow's Worldwide Knitting Day. That's cool.
all right. Sonnet number,
Nice.
see here.
Time to party. Yeah, B man, 3 parties going on. Go ahead, poet.
Okay, let's do sonnet number 23.
Okay.
I've never read this before, so, or if I have, it's been a long time ago. So, as an unperfect actor on the stage, who with his fear is put beside his part, or some fierce thing replete with too much rage, whose strength abundance weakens his own heart. So I, for fear of trust, forget to say the perfect ceremony of love's rite, and in my own love's strength seems to decay, or charged with birthing of mine own love's might. Oh, let my books be then the eloquence and dumb presages of my speaking breast, who pleads for love and looks for recompense more than that tongue that more hath more expressed. Oh, learn to read what silent love hath writ, to hear with eyes belonging to love's fine wit. Interesting. It, sometimes the diction is really hard to get my tongue around, you know. Plus, I've never read it before.
Wow.
Yeah. He said, okay. The boil. Ah, okay. So you, a supreme ruler, you're a Shakespeare scholar. Cool.
Wow. That is cool. I didn't know that. See how much you learn when you do
Mhm.
things like this? That's really good.
Cool.
B man approves.
Thank you, Kim. Go for 18. Okay, 18. Let's do 18. Uh-oh.
Hey guys,
Okay,
why don't you get the doorbell? It's your friend, I think. Okay. It's their friend, so it's fine.
Cool. Yeah, well, at a certain point, kids can do for themselves.
Yeah, I told them to be quiet.
Yeah. Said 18. 18. Ah, yeah, that's. I know this one. This shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely and more temperate. Rough winds do shake the darling buds of May, and summer's lease hath all too short a date. Sometimes too hot the eye of heaven shines, and often is his gold complexion dimmed, and every fair from fair sometime declines, by chance or nature's changing course untrimmed. But thy eternal summers shall not fade, nor lose possession of that fair thou owest, nor doth death brag thou wanderest in his shade, when in eternal lands to time thou growest. So long as men can breathe or eyes can see, so long lives this, and this gives life to thee.
Nice. Very nice.
Shakespeare.
Wow. Did you see, Poet, did you see Simon Borderline What gave you money in your coffee fund?
No, thank you. I'll go
Yeah,
check on it later. I'll go check on it later.
he's a very good guy. He actually gave
Yeah,
me the Xenu mug, too.
cool. Thank you, Simon. Thank you. I'll figure out how to send you a how to send you a autographed one of these autographed poems.
That's cool.
Or if you've got something that of mine, go look through my videos and let me know, and I'll do that for anybody. But because you were going through that question of monetization, right? And didn't Juliana say you have to have 500 subscribers in order to do the shirts?
I heard somebody say that. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I think it was Juliana who did it the other night. So I have 117. So once I get to 500, I'll start doing the research on that. Probably by then, my publishing company and all that stuff will be up, so I can do it under the auspices of that, And I'm gonna start putting like these haikus, I think they go good on a t-shirt.
Yeah, no, definitely do the merch.
Yeah, and they go good on a t-shirt and everything like that. A portion of the proceeds would go to the Aftermath Foundation.
Yeah.
That and it's a way for me to do some good for. I like to joke my two favorite causes: the Aftermath Foundation and myself.
That's true.
Uh,
Yeah, you do have to think about yourself. Yeah.
Thank you, Simon. Thank you. And if you want to send me something, send me whatever you want. I'm.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Oh.
I think what else we could talk about.
Yeah,
it's cool. Those were some good poems.
Yeah, see, the main thing I wanted to go over was the fundraising thing. If I hadn't ordered the wrong thing, I'd already have everything together. I thought comic books, the sleeves that they put comic books in would work. Turns out they're too narrow, so gotta send those back and all that stuff. That's why that's not happening until next week.
True.
Yeah. Big box of crackers.
It's funny. It's funny.
Hey, it's a thought that counts.
Yep, that was funny. Yeah, it was. Was that B-Man that sent those crackers?
I don't know.
I forgot who it was.
Yeah, I forgot who. No, it wasn't B-Man. It was. Yeah, I forgot who it was that sent him all those. Crackers.
I mean, it was funny though. They sent him so many crackers. Mike got sick.
Yeah.
All that salt, I would have got sick too. I can't,
Yeah.
We're not 20 anymore,
Oh no, that's the thing. Yeah, I don't eat a lot of salt in my food, anyways, because a little bit. Let's see, the quote Alan Watts: "A little bit of salt is good; it adds flavor. Too much salt is sickening." That's like a paraphrase, and that was an analogy for. I don't know. Do you know who Alan Watts is, Chad?
Sure. Oh, sorry, Paul. What?
Do you know who Alan Watts is?
No, I think I've heard the name, but I don't know.
He's a philosopher that was very active in the 50s and the 60s. He brought Zen Buddhism to the Western world. The counterculture, the beatniks, and the counterculture, they all embraced him. He was an Anglican minister for years and years and years, and then in his 40s, he went to he became Buddhist. Where am I from? It depends. You want to know where I live in Enola, Arkansas. It's a very small town in rural Arkansas. I was born in West Virginia.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's what Supreme Ruler
And
wanted. No,
yeah, no, I seen that too. I'm glad you answered that. And
yeah,
B Man says that he needs salt. He's on lithium and it
yeah,
produces salt. Okay, so that's cool. And
yeah.
not good, but at
Yeah,
least he can get it.
I have a friend for years. He would eat table because his blood pressure was so low. He would eat taste tablespoons of salt to keep his blood pressure high. Now he has to take pills to keep it low or keep it up. Yeah, keep it up, and that has actually decreased his salt intake.
Just gonna mute myself for a second.
Man, this thing. B Man is a female. Jammy Dodgers. Oh yeah, I've seen those on a Doctor Who episode. Um, Matt Smith was still doing the Doctor, and someone had Jammy Dodgers on a little plate beside on a nightstand or something. I think we can actually get those here in the States. Hmm.
Well, that's
Hmm.
cool.
Yeah. Number
Yeah, what's that? Is that a
well,
poem?
no. Number 11, the Doctor Who.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. Tell us 3 things little known about the towns, cities, areas you live in. Love to hear about the place I haven't been. Well, um, Enola, if you spell it backwards, is alone. So Enola. Spell it backwards, it spells Alone. Uh, I'll get back with you on that, Simon. But the legend out here is, and it's actually I have to find the website. The local Faulkner County uh, Historical Society. There's a big write up on the history out here that was done by uh, in the late '60s, early '70s by the older brother of some people that were old when I grew up. Anyways, uh, the story is that someone was walking around near this place they call Frederick's Lick. Frederick's Lick is a salt lick. It's a natural place where animals could get salt. It was along the Cadron Creek here, um, and and so that's where when they were exploring through here and the natives and everybody that lived there, they would hunt there, and so they called it Frederick's Lick after I forget, probably someone named Frederick. Uh, so somewhere near there, someone had carved a lone into a rock that was sticking out of the ground. And when they came upon it, they looked at it. When some people came upon it and looked at it, they kind of looked at it upside down and backwards. And that's how they came up with the name for the area. Because they saw that uh, they saw that it was, that it said Enola. Oh yeah, we actually during there are minor earthquakes around here because the New Madrid Fault that runs along the Mississippi, it has like a secondary fault line that comes through here. There's a lot of shale during the fracking boom. There was a lot of fracking going on around here, and uh, a lot of earthquakes and stuff. But that pumped a lot of money into the economy, and then when it went boom, it went boom. But yeah, there's U.S. Geological Survey boxes all over the area around here because it's a lot of shale, and yeah, so it is oil and oil and gas mainly. Uh, so yeah, that's also something else. The first branch of the Mormon Church to stay in Arkansas was in this area. The original church house is like 4 or 5 miles away from where I'm sitting right now, and then the branch ended up moving up to a little town that's north of us called Quitman. And I found that out when my mom, was getting her degree in history, did a paper on them, and she went native. She started going to services and converted. I am a couple hour drive, about an hour and a half, 2 hours or so drive from Crater of Diamonds. I've never been to the park itself, but you can do crystal hunting on the outskirts of it, and I did that one time back, long time ago, with a friend of mine. Hi, Jazz. Reese's ice cream. Hey, you're muted, dude.
Okay, sorry about that. I had to mute because he's with his friend.
That's okay.
And I just at least want him to get him in the screen. People like to see him.
Yeah.
And the videos did a live view when I made them.
Yep, they do. At least he got his friend over, so they're being quiet at least.
Cool, that's nice.
Yeah. Yeah, he's sharing them. I told him.
Tell him I said hi.
Okay, what was your name again?
Jaden.
Jaden says hi too. He's here.
Hi, Jaden. Yeah, I want ice cream now too.
I know, right?
After this, I'm gonna have to walk down to the Dollar General.
You know what got me 2 months ago was when Aaron was talking. Everyone was bothering about getting those French dip sandwiches, and I'm like, my mom's they're not even good. Yeah, they're not even good. I had to get one because just from Arby's.
Right, well, this leads into the story. Last Friday, me and a couple of friends of mine went over to one of the greasy spoons called the Wagon Wheel. It's over in Greenbrier. And, I was texting with Goldie, and it's like, I think, one of the live streams just got done or whatever. So we were over there. And when I told her I was going out to dinner with a couple of my buddies, she's like, you better not get the French dip. So when I got there, I looked at the menu, and lo and behold, there was a French dip. So I snapped a picture of it. I snapped a picture of the menu and sent it to her and stuff. So we were doing a little back and forth. And then, of course, I had to order it. And I regretted ordering it because it sucked. Now, I like this place. They do really good, like chicken fried steaks, all the down home stuff. But it was just it was just like on a little sandwich roll. When you get a French dip, you want a really hard, really crusty bread. That way it the au jus just makes it edible. Now, have you ever had a Chicago style sandwich?
No.
Okay, what they'll do is there's these huge sandwiches, and they usually use crusty French bread and stuff like that, and they'll do a little sandwich. And what they'll do is they'll take the whole thing and they'll dip it down, like if you get roast beef and stuff, they'll dip it down into the little vat that the roast beef is contained in, all that juice, and you have to like eat it away from you, or you get it all over. It's a messy sandwich, but they're really, really good. First time I ever had one like that was when I worked for this place called Windy City Pizza. I did deliveries, and the guy was from Chicago. He'd moved down here. I was like, I'll take one of these sandwiches, and it comes to me like that. I was like, what? And he explained to me how they do it there, because he was from near there in Illinois.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, po' boys. Yeah, I like po' boys too. I actually had a really good one at this place in Little Rock a couple weeks ago. It was andouille sausage.
Oh, wow.
Mm.
That's cool.
Yeah, I agree with you. One of Cat's. Goldie takes the French dip aversion to an extreme. It's funny.
Yeah, definitely. I can't believe how much Goldie could multitask.
Oh yeah, it's like the other day I was on a Andrew Gold. He did that did one of his premieres, and they had like 4 or 5 people in there moderating, and
Yeah.
there was like less than 400 people in the chat, watching it. And today, Aaron's had almost like 2,000, and it was just her.
Yeah.
I was like, these guys are amateurs.
I know, and yeah, I don't know how she could. Yeah, she could do the whole chat, and she could, as you know, she could do more than one.
Mm-hmm.
She'll do Paul on the go and A around at the same
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
So yeah, I don't. I mean, you can see like we're in here, Paul. We're barely with two of us.
Yeah.
We're barely grabbing the comments as they go. You know what I mean? So I don't know how they.
Yeah, and we're just streaming on your. I didn't even do the setup for my channel.
Oh,
so.
you might as well hit the button.
I'm doing this for love for you, dude. I'm not.
Yeah, but we're trying to grow your channel now.
I'll worry about watch hours later. I've got a different, I've got a different style plan, but I appreciate it. We'll do that next time.
Yeah, I don't
that
want
way
to pressure you, but
no. The way I can set it up and actually, because I have a few subscribers that aren't. Yeah, I know I need the watch hours, but
yeah,
we'll do that. We'll do that next time.
He just has to hit one button, guys.
Yeah, I know, but I'm helping Chad out.
It doesn't matter to me. I got I'll get my watch hours probably within the week.
I know. So
I'll go on live. I mean, I like going on lives. I'm not just doing it for.
Yeah, it's actually fun. It's like I have to control myself from like posting every day. And
no, it's better if you post every day.
Well, it's my material.
Okay, I got you. Okay.
It's like it's I have to pick and choose what I want to do, and I've got right now. If I didn't write anything else, God forbid, I have enough material for like if I do like 1 or 2 a week for like 2 years.
Yeah.
And that's adding other stuff in and like this one that I wrote yesterday is just like, oh yeah, this is cool. So I don't know what'll come up or anything like that. Okay, one with cats. Let me do this. I guess we'll stream it to mine.
Yep.
Right there. Title.
You might as well.
Let's see. Why did I just got a message from Amy Scobie.
Did you?
Oh, she just received my friend request. I started my public page. Okay. Yeah, I sent her a friend request. I guess she started a public page. Okie dokie. Anyways, here.
Oh, she started a.
A public page. I guess. Probably getting a lot of friend requests from different people.
That's cool.
Yeah. Let's see here.
Yeah, I'm always amazed when I get like a friend request from. I got a friend request from Janice and Janice Gillum Grady and Mark Fisher. I was impressed. They're big hitters. So that's cool. Appreciate you guys being with us the whole time here.
Yeah.
Keep going. It shows dedication when that other stream is on.
All right, there it is. So everybody can go over to my channel and get on there. Cool.
Well, plus people will be watching a replay, so.
Mm-hmm.
Raining outside. Let's go. Come on. He's at Michael's house. He's at Michael's.
You guys leaving?
Yeah.
Come on to Michael's house for a minute, my friend.
Thanks, Gary.
Put your shoes on.
Where's my shoes?
I don't know.
Here. Nobody's gonna find that. I want my
Eh. Not even gonna bow it unmuted. Doesn't even matter. All right, so yeah, Paul will read a few more. Paul will read a few more poems. We'll wrap it up.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna have these kids running around all night.
Yeah,
It bothers me, but I can't really keep an eye on them.
Yeah, we can do another 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah, that's cool.
Like I say, kids come first. Kids don't do anything. After a certain point, they can take care of themselves. But having your kids around and stuff. I personally have never been a father. I never got the opportunity to. I have dogs. So if you want to spend time with your kid.
Yeah, no, I'm good right now. But I make sure every day that I see him because I'm an older father.
Yeah,
and of course, my since I'm older, my parents are both gone. But I remember the times I spent with my dad, and I want my kid to have those same times to where we're going to the store, buying him whatever he wants.
And see, that's one of the things that makes me reluctant. If I ever had the opportunity, now I know I'm 51 years old. I plan on living to 90. So. It's just if I had the opportunity to, would I? Most likely I would. But since me being retired because of my I have the time to I would have the time to be the father I never had. Everybody wants to break the cycle and everything. My dad wasn't around. Him and my mom, they divorced when I was 4 and stuff. So
Yep.
Yeah.
That's cool. Well, not cool, but I understand.
Yeah. How's your? Did he? Anyways, lost my train of thought.
Same here.
Same something that Simon was talking about. Did he get the results of his MRI back right after it, or does he got to wait?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah. So here, let's see. Let's do. Want to hear a limerick?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. This one's called Captain COB.
Oh, cool.
Version 1. There's this guy we'll call Lil Davy. He's captain in a pretend quasi-navy. Quicksilver and wrath, a little psychopath. And he might be a bit batshit crazy.
That's cool.
Yeah. I'm thinking about there's this one poetry website that I go on every once in a while. They have like these prompts, and it's like they write double and quadruple limericks, and it'd be something interesting to play with.
Yeah.
You like my limericks and haikus? Well, that's one thing that I never thought I would end up writing. If you told me 5 years ago, you're going to end up writing a whole buttload of limericks and haikus about Scientology and stuff, and I told you were full of crap.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool. Those are great.
Yeah. Yeah, I injured my neck when I was in the Navy, and the most recent MRI I had, it took a couple weeks to come back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was out at sea doing a crap job, and I lifted a box wrong. Thanks, one with cats, and I felt something tear back here. And I went and reported it to the doc, and then went right back to work.
That's good you reported it, though.
Yeah. When I went into the Navy, I went into it I was 30 when I went into it. So I had a jump on life than a lot of the people that I served with, went through boot camp with, went through schools with, and all that stuff. So I kind of knew what the hell I was getting into. And my best friend John, he's an actual disabled Navy veteran too. And when I told him I was thinking about joining, he was like, "Are you really sure you want to, considering what I've gone through?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure, yeah, no, what the hell?" And so I knew to document everything. And so I got my disability rating. I wasn't. The plan was to do 20 years and retire at 50 and do what I want to do, and it came about that way, just not in the path that I thought it was going to.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Yeah. Hope for the best, Simon.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Like I told you, man, the one time friend of mine, he had sports injuries. He uh, tore both in both knees, one time and then one another. He was playing basketball, and he made it through he was wanting to go into the Marines, but they won't take you if you've got metal in your knees. They won't, no military will take you if you, at least the United States won't take you if you have any type of metal in you. Um, so yeah, it can be overcome. You'll make it.
Yep.
It's just
Yeah.
patience. It takes patience and time. That's a lesson I learn every day. And
Yep.
there's no reason not to be scared.
Yep.
But
I
if
agree.
your surgeon, if your doctors know what the heck they're doing, you'll be fine.
Yep.
And in the meantime, you have us.
True.
Mm,
Yep. And there's always a silver lining. If you're caught up with your leg and you can't do the things you want outside, at least you could edit videos and grow your channel. And not the same, but there's always something positive, in my opinion.
mm-hmm.
I mean, I had the same thing. I have a back injury, and I was able to grow my channel, and while I was out of work, and I'm getting somewhat better. So there's always something positive.
Yeah, and yeah, silver linings have been one of those things that have gotten me through situations that I thought I wouldn't get through. Or with like recently over the past several years, I've lost a lot of people to cancer. That's why this thing with Mike is kind of hits home. Most recently, my sister's dad, he died in March, so that's just a recent thing. So doing the fundraisers and all that stuff, like I'm gonna for the duration of his treatment, I'm donating $7.77 a month. I know that's not much. One of them can have a Starbucks on me. But it's my little way. 7 is a symbolic number. There's 3 of them. 3 is a magic number, so it's kind of like a little magic spell. Sending good vibes to the man because
Yeah.
How do you feel about curse words in the chat?
I was just answering her. Yeah, I mean, I personally like to run a clean show. It depends what it is. I haven't seen anything.
I haven't. I try to keep my language. I had a mouth of a sailor before I joined the Navy. And being a writer and everything, words to me are I don't find them inherently offensive. I find them useful. But you have to. One of the things I like about the chat and everything is we keep it clean, and we're nice. Don't be unpleasant. And
if there was something that was said, I missed it. So
me too.
There's people behind. Poet. I got people behind the scenes that'll take care of something like that.
Take it. But as far as all that goes, you'll hear an F-bomb out of me every once in a while.
I slip up too, so we're all human, guys. Yeah.
Yeah. So
no worries if it was just a slip up.
Don't
Whoever
worry about
it was, it's already gone. There's no worries. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're all good, man. No, it's fine. It's everyone slips up, man. I have too.
Yeah, there ain't no reason to apologize.
Yeah.
It's like some of the some of the things like that that poem that
Thanks,
I wrote.
Terrio.
Yeah, that poem I read yesterday. I had one part changed to about the birds, and I was making a little joke, and then I decided, and it had the bird was talking like Samuel L. Jackson, so I changed that because it kind of didn't fit with the whole feel, the whole the overall tone and everything. But I thought it was funny at first.
Oh, okay. Let's see. We got a question in the chat.
Yeah,
Supreme Rula, can you give a shout out to
Mowgli.
MOW? How
It's
do you pronounce it?
Mowgli, like from the Jungle Book.
Okay, his dog who's not well, and maybe. Oh my
Oh,
God, that's sad.
oh, I'm a dog person. I firmly believe dogs love us unconditionally because they don't know any better. So I try to take care of my dogs the best I can. And I have an 11-year-old, my little Bella. She's getting all white muzzled and everything, and so yeah,
Yeah,
my heart goes out to you.
me too. Sorry to hear that. Really.
It really does.
Yeah, that's horrible. I mean, I've never had a dog. I've had cats, but
Yeah.
that's definitely very sad.
Pets are something. It's what I try to do is I'll keep at least two, and then once the oldest gets a little, I know that the inevitable, I'll bring in a puppy. That way, it keeps it rolling on, and the older ones will automatically. It's like my youngest Phil, he was house trained in like less than 2 weeks because my dogs are house trained, and I went over to another, uh, a friend of mine, his dog Peanut, she's house trained, and so yeah, it's easier if you bring one up with another one.
Yeah.
Oh, B man, that's I love
Oh wow, sorry to
I
hear
love
that.
like pit bulls. I'm a big pit bull fan. They're extremely misunderstood dogs, and most dogs, it's not bad dog, it's bad owner, you know.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Hear that, guys, about your dogs.
Uh,
Yeah, we'll go another 8 minutes till 6 o'clock my time, I
yeah,
guess.
yeah, I guess we can. Chris Shelton's supposed to do one later,
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, I'd like to at least be on that a little bit later on.
and if you want to, if you get a wild hair, you can hit me up and we'll go on later. Or we can have a party or whatever.
Yeah, we could always,
It's Friday night. I have nothing to do, and my sleep schedule's all wacky. Anyways, it feels like this is going to be a late night for me. So
yeah, text me later if you want to go on.
yeah,
And I'm not going to guarantee it, but if I got nothing going on later, yeah.
yeah, that works. And whoever else is available, more for the conversation is always good.
I'm trying to do, like I said, I'm trying to do for my channel.
Mm-hmm.
And, if something doesn't work, that's fine. But I'm trying to do,
Yeah.
like Poe does, interview different people, and people
Yeah,
seem to like it.
Yeah, I really want, like, my friend John, he's a medical marijuana patient. That's how I met him, and he's had a lot of trouble with the VA because of that. And, that's something I would really like to, actually hook him and Poe up together. That would be interesting. I just think because, Poe is a former police chief who's cool with it and everything, sees the benefits of it. And when I met my friend John, it was in the early 90s. And out here, if you were caught with a couple seeds, they threw your butt in jail.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, and then, it's just how things have changed. Like when I go to the VA and they ask me the standard questions, I tell them I smoke and, I vape and stuff like that. And they're all cool with it.
Nowadays, it's better. Yeah. But like you said, in the old days, it was a big deal.
Yeah. Ground Love Crucial.
You know what I'd like to do is know Chris Shelton has that camcorder. He has the Cuddles cam. I want to have a
Oh
cam.
yeah,
I want to have a cam going on little mini Clearwater Chad.
that would be cool. Yeah, he does those little. They're
Might
like
check it out.
little extra videos he'll do. Yeah, uh, what's the dog's name again? Branson or
I thought it was Snuggles.
no. It's oh, what the heck is his dog's name? Oh Lord, I can't remember his dog's name.
Yeah, I thought it was that name. That's why.
Oh no, it starts with a B, I think.
We'll have to watch your show tonight, huh?
Yeah. It's it's right on. It's one of those right on the tip of my tongue. I'll know it when I hear it.
Why does he always say the?
It's called the Snuggle Cam. That's what.
Oh, okay, that's why. Because he says something like "snuggles, not struggles" or something.
Yeah, that's the models. That's the mottos for the Snuggle Cams.
Oh, okay.
Snuggles, not troubles. Oh, it's this is going to mess with me until he comes on live. I'll probably remember it 2 seconds after we stop this.
Juliana would know, but she's watching Doug's live right now.
Is she?
Because she watches his stuff pretty religiously.
Benson.
Oh yeah.
Benson Cam. The Benson Cam.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, Benson. That's it. I knew it was a familiar code because there was. I don't know if you remember this sitcom back in the late 70s, early 80s called Soap.
No.
It's a really weird sitcom, but the butler is like this. This takes place in the South, and it's strange. Like one of there's like a Rosemary's Baby character, and it's really strange. But the butler was played by Robert Guillaume, and his character's name was Benson. And the character was so popular that after Soap went off the air, he got his own show called Benson. And then that's how I associate that name. That name.
I've heard the name Benson before.
Yeah, it was a real back in between 82, 83, right around there for about 5 or 6 years. It was a really popular show. Yeah, Terry Ray. I just went in the kid. I just didn't get it. It was a really strange show. But yeah, it was, looking back on it, it's funny. Hi, Leanne.
Hey, Leanne. That's funny. I wonder if he got that name from that show.
I don't know. That would be something to
yeah.
Did you ever watch the old the 70s sitcom Soap? Yeah, like one of the characters, one of the characters, like a married couple, their baby that they'd push around in the it was like a spoof on Rosemary's Baby. It's supposed to be the Antichrist or something like that. And I was growing up out here. I've mentioned it in some of my videos. I'll put indoctrinated into the Church of Christ / Southern Baptist Church. That's the only two flavors of. There's Methodists, but the main two flavors of Christianity out here. Yeah, Billy Crystal was on Soap. The main two flavors of Christianity are those two. So they are a Protestant, kind of like almost Pentecost, but they don't do the no speaking in tongues or anything like that. They're not. It's very subdued. They don't play music. All the hymns are sung just by the voice and stuff like that. So, seeing that show, and I was, all I heard from my mom and from church, and at the time it was a lot of crap was going on with Iran. The adults were afraid that we were 2 seconds away from someone pushing a button. So there was a lot of fear. So I didn't get the joke until later on. And then that's one of the reasons that show kind of scared me in a way because I was fed all that, and that kind of leads into one of the reasons I'm not a religious person per se, uh, more uh, more spiritual, and I gravitate more towards Buddhism. That's why I like Alan Watts'. I was talking about him earlier, and it's of course led. I'm like a lot of us. Um, I was fascinated by authoritarian groups and stuff like that, and then of course there's the Going Clear. When I watched it, I couldn't stop, and then
Yeah.
the Leah Remini show and
Yep.
Amy Masterson, and then the here.
Yep. My first thing, I've said this before, but my first thing was the Lee Remini show. I'm like, this is some batshit crazy stuff. And then I started watching AA Ron. And then now my favorite thing to watch is that it's called My Scientology Movie by Louis Theroux.
I have not.
Great movie.
I have not.
Oh, you
watched
gotta
it.
watch it. You gotta watch it. Movie.
See, so like I remember the
free on YouTube.
The commercials that Jeff Hawkins did with the exploding volcanoes.
Yeah,
I remember those. They out here we had broadcast TV, so late at night there's nothing on. There was like 4 or 5 channels, and on each channel this is Dianetics, and I thought it was baddie myself. It was just like had those commercials, had LDS.
You gotta watch that movie. I mean, they recreated the hole in that movie and had actors play David Miscavige, and they're like not literally beating people, throwing people against the wall, and it was very good.
I might do that later, but I'd heard of it, and like these haikus, I call them My Scientology haikus. It's a direct ripoff of My Scientology movie. It's movie nuts, yeah.
Either way, but yeah, whatever it's called, it's a great movie or whatever.
Yeah, My Scientology movie.
Yep. Like I said, right now it's free on YouTube.
Yeah.
At least it was last time I watched it. I don't like paying for movies or anything.
Yeah, I pay. I do different streaming services: HBO Max, well now Max, Amazon, and a few other things. But I get my money's worth out of YouTube because I do premium. I don't do the commercials. So when people talk about watching the live streams and being interrupted by commercials, I have no idea what they're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I do this channel. It's well worth the money I pay for it every month.
That's cool. The commercials don't seem to bother me.
Yeah.
Maybe someday it doesn't matter right now, I guess, but I like seeing some of the commercials, like, because how they say, because I do get like the Scientology commercials with the.
It's Skip Jimsley. It's been since 20. It's been about 5 or 6 years. I started paying for YouTube in 2017. They were doing you get 6 months free. So I did 6 months free, and it was like I used it all the time, and I did a lot of delivery driving and stuff like that. So that's my, when people ask me if I have Spotify, I'm like, nope, I do YouTube. Because you can get basically everything on Spotify, you can get on YouTube.
Nice. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, besides, I'm usually making videos, so I don't really watch too much TV. Maybe at night I'll put YouTube on to put a video on, but that's about it.
Well, I do. I use it a lot, like for research and writing, of course, and stuff like that.
Yep, that's cool.
Yeah, it's if you, just like with any of those services, if you use it, it's worth the money, So like Disney Plus, I do Disney Plus, but that's like right with my phone bill.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and of course I'm a big Star Wars fan. I'm even wearing a Darth Vader T-shirt.
Oh, nice! That's cool.
Yeah. My mom. It's a Rogue One T-shirt. My mom bought it for me.
Hey, Simon. Oh yeah, Simon says he doesn't pay for you. Yeah, neither do I, Simon.
Yeah.
Either way, it's okay. There's no haters here.
No.
Just it's one of those things. Yeah, it's like, if you really don't like the ads, go for it.
Yeah, and I don't like commercials. That's why
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't
Well, it's worth it then. Yeah.
I don't do broadcast TV out here. It's the where I live at the reception sucks anyways. So I do a lot of mine with streaming, and so I get good use out of the what I pay for internet and all my streaming services.
Yep. Oh, B man, same here. It only bothers me when I'm falling asleep and have to move my arm to skip ads. Same here. Because there's like sometimes there is like 2 minutes of ads if you don't hit skip, and when you're tired, I'm like Jesus.
Yeah.
But for me, my big splurge was actually getting the internet because I was trying to be cheap and stuff when money's tight. But I got internet 2 months ago because I'm trying to grow the channel.
Yeah, it's worth it in the long run, and these days, these days it's necessary to function in a lot of ways. Uh, but I can also say that I'm using my I have to use the old snail mail to get the business license for my publishing companies. So,
Yeah, there is still stuff like that.
yeah,
But I was getting by, like, if you don't have a channel you're growing, I was getting by on just my cellular data with just unlimited. But if you're growing a channel, you need to be on the laptop. And, at some point I had to break down. But I just did that 2 months ago. So I did all my channel growth with just my cell phone.
That's cool.
A cheap, free Android phone. So, if I could do that, anyone could.
that's a good way. That's a good way to fool yourself, B-man. Close your eyes and think it's part of the show.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
that's true. The one thing I usually treat myself to, and I haven't this past year, is the XM radio. I love that in my car.
Me and my ex, she liked it, so I had it until I left her. Had it in my car, and I usually listen to NPR. Yeah, so it's, and then I can get that on regular, regular radio. But I haven't listened to the radio in a long time. I cut myself off from the world 6 years ago, sort of.
Yeah.
And then because it's going nuts, and didn't like what I was seeing, and now I'm kind of reemerging into it. It's even it's still crazy.
It is, yeah.
But it was crazy 100 years ago. It was crazy.
Yep, that's what I always tell people too. They always think that this is new. It's not.
No,
you didn't hear about it.
It's that. Yes, exactly. It's because we're such a connected, globalized society these days. For God's sakes, we're talking. Someone in the chat's from Australia.
Yeah.
Australia. They're tomorrow. They're for us. They're in the future. It's Saturday there. It's remarkable to think that in my lifetime, I never thought, when I was younger, I never thought, it never occurred to me that in my lifetime that I'd be able to chat instantly with someone from Australia. It's remarkable, and it's scary, and, because it can go, we can, as a species, as a society or whatever, we can use it to lift ourselves up, like Mark Headley always says, a rising tide lifts all ships, or we can use it to run into a reef that we don't see coming.
Yep, true.
How you going? It's going pretty good, Leanne.
That's cool. Yeah, a lot of great people in here.
How many people have we got in here all together?
10 on my side. You got anyone over there?
I don't know. How would I find that out?
Just look at, open up like a regular, on your phone, open up your just regular YouTube and see.
Okay, I can do that. Here?
It should hopefully say.
Yeah. I need to go to my channel. Oh, no, wrong one. Yeah, because I normally don't go to my channel.
Hey, Vin and Giggles. 11 people in here, so a couple people can go over to Poet's channel if you guys want.
Yeah.
We're trying to get Poet some hours too. Thanks for joining us, Vin and Giggles. We're not going to be on too much longer, but
No.
I always hate to end because we're doing so good now, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Here. Trying to navigate this channel. Oh, right there.
Yeah, we're just playing behind the scenes.
Yeah, got 3 watching now.
Oh, okay. That's good. I mean, this wasn't even really a planned,
No.
you know, because we were doing phone tag, so, you know.
Yeah, we can do a better planning next time. Like tomorrow I'm actually going to a reunion. Because my school is so small, they do like a group reunion. It's just not classes. It's anybody who went and graduated from or went to Enola was welcome. So that's tomorrow around noon. So that's going to be. I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to be giving away copies of that my Enola poem. 3, one a framed copy of each one for door prizes and stuff. And it's generally I last year I went to it and I saw people I hadn't seen since I was 7 or 8 years old. It was great.
That's cool.
It's called From a Poet, B-Man. That's my channel name. Here, let me do this.
Oh, nice. Terry put up your shirt.
Oh yeah, I'm just going to do that too here. Okay. There too. That's From a Poet, and I'll put the direct. Thank you, Terry. Electric Boogaloo, hi.
Hey, Electric. Wow, thanks for joining us. Wow, we got some people in. Oh, because Doug's stream must have ended, right?
I don't know. Oh, here, let me go check.
Because people are. Yeah, check if you want.
Yeah, because I had it running. Yeah, it's over with.
Okay. I seen Aaron must have ended too. Aaron was on for a bit too.
Was he? And stuff to go back to later. Thank you, Leanne, for subscribing.
That's cool.
Cool. What you writing, Poet? Bunch of stuff. I'll go ahead and let's see here. Let me find another haiku. I need to be more organized, but I'm just a naturally unorganized person.
Same here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, Brandy. Brandy came in when Aaron's ended.
Okay. Cool.
Thank you.
How about another haiku?
Yeah, definitely.
This is number 33. Scientology, a cast of characters who are really just clowns. Here's that one. So yeah, I've been working on a lot of. I've uh, been working on whatever comes to mind. It's like throwing spaghetti at the walls, whatever sticks. Thank you, B man. I've got a whole
Yeah, that
collect.
was
I
cool.
have a whole collection of those with the haikus and limericks that I'm going to be putting out as soon as I can get all my ducks in a row. And hopefully by the end of the month, I'll have a hey, back goat.
Back out rules.
Hey.
Hey, Becco, big shout out to you, man, because you gave me that. You did that super chat that one night to Aaron to remind him about all the stuff I did or we did as a community and my subscribers. That was the night my subscribers grew big time. So I definitely owe you big time for that.
Vincent Gill. My sister's a nurse. Uh, yeah, she's told me some stories. One of my one of the woman I'm talking to, went to high school with her. She's also a nurse. She lives up in Branson. And I have immense respect for you guys.
Yeah, but I won't forget that, Becco. That helped me out big time.
Yeah, Becca, are you an EMT? Isn't he an EMT?
Oh, I don't know. Let's see if he. Cool. We'll see if he says he is or what. I don't know much about him. I know
Yeah,
he's in the chats a lot, but
yeah. No, from his profile picture, it looks like he's got an ambulance behind him, and I
oh,
think
okay.
he may have mentioned it in the chat once or twice.
Oh,
PA
that's cool.
physician's assistant. I'm trying to talk. Retired 24 years. I'm trying to talk my
Nice.
sister. I'm trying to talk my sister into going into the physician's assistant route, and she doesn't want to have anything to do with it. Colonel Brock, you were an EMT. How's it going, sir? See what else I'm working on. Um, are you out of here, Simon? Good night,
Oh,
Simon.
okay. Right, Simon. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, it's like 11 something there, so go get your rest. Rest is important for your recovery.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I keep forgetting that they're what 5-6 hours ahead of us.
6. Well,
6, yeah.
5 for you, 6 for me because I'm central.
Oh, that's what it is. Okay.
Yeah, that's why I was. I don't know we had to coordinate and everything as far as times goes. It can get defensive like you say in your updates, different time zones. It doesn't.
Yeah, you can't give everyone the time zones.
Yeah, yeah. You just okay. This is what it is. Look it up.
Yeah, because I tried to look up what the different ones are, and it's like add an hour if this blah blah blah. Add 2 hours if I'm not figuring your time zone out.
Coke.
Yeah, it's true. Peace and love.
Yep.
Nurses are the heroes.
Yeah. Yeah. Woman I grew up with, graduated with. She's a nurse. She works at the Conway Regional, and she makes bank. She works a lot, but she makes really good money.
Yeah, they deserve
And
it.
they
Though. They're on
deserve
their
it.
feet. Yeah, yep.
Because they put up with all the piss and others and excrement. And I've heard stories from my sister, and but any job like that I couldn't do. I don't think I could do. Like when I joined the Navy, they were pushing hospital corpsmen, right? And those are the one. They're the equivalent of nurses, and I was like, nope, not for me. I hate needles. I get tattooed. I could take a tattoo, but you know, I have to look away when someone it starts an IV or something like that. Yeah,
Yeah. That's cool. Yeah, we really appreciate everyone joining us. It means a lot, guys.
Your mom wore the B-man. Your mom wore the caps and got weighed every week.
Yeah, I didn't understand that one either.
Was it those old style nursing caps, the hats that?
I didn't realize they had to maintain a certain weight, though. That's not right. I mean, that's I believe them, but
Yeah, it would be yeah, I was a corpsman. You were a corpsman back out. Yeah, you went FMF. That's Fleet Marine Force. I was actually before I got classified as a fire controlman. That's an electronic technician that works on weapon systems. I was actually going to be an RP, that is a religious program specialist, which they weighed to make sure they weren't pregnant. Oh,
oh wow.
you were a doc. Yeah, docs. Yeah, I have immense respect for the corpsman. That if you knew that a corpsman was good at his job, if he was called doc, he had a good relationship with the with the crew, because they have on a ship the size that uh, they had a ship on ship the size I was on. You had two main medical. You had a chief and you had a junior enlisted corpsman. There was no doctors, actual surgeons or anything like that. They had those on the carriers, and the bigger ships would have actual. Hey, Purple Groovy. They would have actual MDs and stuff like that. But we had them, on a ship with it's got 250 people. You got to make do. So yeah, immense respect for the corpsman, and it's really really hard to make rank, to make rate, the to climb your way up the pay grades. To become a chief corpsman, someone has to die. To get from that's E6 to E7. It's not for me.
Oh, interesting.
But yeah, I was going to be a RP. They the ones that they're basically the bodyguards uh, for chaplains, and they do all the administrative work for those guys and everything. Because fascination with religions, I thought it was right up my alley. And then when I was supposed to ship off, I taped over, so I was not within their height weight standards. So I had to reclassify, and they offered me a heck of a lot of money to become a twidget. That's what the electronics and technicians, people who work on electronics and stuff, are known as in the Navy, were known as twidgets. I should have become a. I was not suited for that job, although my ASVAB said I was. I didn't like it. It had its perks and stuff, just like every different job in the Navy. I was but I was kind of like pigeonholed into certain ships, certain certain duty stations. I could only do one of a couple things for shore duty and stuff. So it kind of limited me going in, and it was not easy for me to like switch jobs, because they paid me a lot of money, and the re-enlistment bonuses were good and stuff like that. So it's, half a dozen in one hand and six in the other. But I really, really, I actually do want to go on a pleasure cruise sometime soon. to like, the idea of the SP cruise is great. I would be there in an instant. Anyway, lost my train of thought. I'm gonna give me something to drink.
Yeah, no worries.
Something to drink. I'll be right back.
Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, like we said, everyone, we said we weren't going to go on much longer, but it's hard to end it. Everyone's got great questions, and we're having such a great chat. We won't be too much longer, though, but we're having fun. I still have coffee in my cup. Poet's got poems he can read. And, yeah, definitely drink break. I'm going to have a sip of my coffee. Hope everyone's having a good night tonight. It's Friday night. Yeah, back open. Yeah, isn't it great? Yeah, Maryland made it for me. Yeah, definitely make yourself a cup of tea, Lecture. That sounds good. I should drink more tea. I always tell myself, and I never do. What's the weather like in New York, Brock? It was in the mid-60s today. It was a good day. You didn't need your air conditioning and you didn't need your heat, so it was a good day. How about your weather, Brock, or anyone? Okay, see ya, Vin and Giggles. Thanks for dropping by.
Bye, Vince.
Whew. Oh.
I need to figure.
This is a nice, relaxing stream, isn't it, Poet?
Yeah, pretty relaxing.
Yeah.
Want to hear some Poe?
Yeah, absolutely. 85 in Tampa. That's a good update, B-Man. 77.
It's 83 here, at least according to my
Wow.
handy dandy weather app. Let's see here. Edgar Allan Poe. This one's called El Dorado. Gaily, okay, it's here. Gaily bedighted, a gallant knight, in sunshine and in shadow, had journeyed long, singing a song in search of El Dorado. But he grew old, this knight so bold, and o'er his heart a shadow fell as he found no spot of the ground that looked like El Dorado. And as his strength failed him at length, he met a pilgrim's shadow. Shadow, he said, where can it be, this land of El Dorado? Over the mountains of the moon, down the valley of the shadow. Ride, boldly ride, the shade replied, if you seek for El Dorado. I like the sing-songy of that.
Yeah, it's very good.
See here. Now let's see.
Very good.
So, okay, say 30. When's, see, I don't know. My brain's mush at the moment.
Yeah, I'm out of it too because we're doing updates for the the month, so we're doing that too.
Yeah, so you want to tap out, man?
Yeah, I'm pretty beat.
Puff, puff, laugh. Puff, laugh.
All right, yeah. So I mean, everyone, thank you very much. This was pretty cool. What do you think, Paul?
Yeah. I like doing this. Enjoy it. We'll get together again if sometime this weekend or whenever. Definitely Monday.
Yeah, and I got that interview with Mrs. J tomorrow at my time's 3:00, so I don't know what everyone else's time is, but
it'll be 2 here. I'll probably be at the reunion.
It's all good.
Yeah, I'll be at the reunion. So.
All right. So yeah, thanks for joining us, everyone.
Yeah, thanks for joining us. We'll coordinate the next one better.
Yeah, I wanted to at least do something because
Yeah.
I didn't want it to be like
Yeah.
us putting, we'd be playing phone tag, and
Oh no, it's I
sometimes you
know.
just got to do it,
Yeah, you just got to do it. Make a splash.
Yep.
Hi, Randy. Okie
All
dokie.
right. Thanks, everyone.
Yeah, thanks everyone, and I'll write more for next time.
All right. Sounds good. Have a good night.
All right, later.
See you. All right. See you guys.